My lens is dirty, so let me clean that off. Hey guys, it's me, Kristy Lee. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a continuation of a video I posted not too long ago. I took you through the contents of my makeup bag, and it was depressing. It's just been sitting there, taking up room and clogging my life. We're going to get rid of things. If you watch that video, you know that this is big for me. I'm a hoarder. I have a hard time letting go of things. I don't know if I'm going to throw them away or if I'm going to put them in a donate pile. We'll figure all that out as we go because I'm not sure if you can sanitize everything. I don't know how all this works. I just know that it's time for me to let go of it. So that's what we are going to do today. I've got everything laid out here and we're going to go through and decide what we're keeping and what we're getting rid of. So come on, it's time. It's time to do it. Let's go. If you watch that video, what's in my makeup bag, then you will recognize this pile of junk before you. I have not organized it because why lie about it? This is how it looked when it came out of my bag. This is how it looks now. And this is how we're going to go through it. Let's just get started. I'm not going to use this ever. So donate, throw away, not sure. Not going to use this. This is very, very old. I do have a trash bag right here. So let's just toss that in the trash bag. I use this, so I'm going to keep this. I also use this, so this will be kept as well. I really like this stuff, you guys. It's really nice for before you put on your makeup. It makes your skin so smooth. And it helps with your foundation application. But that's not what this video is about. I got this as a sample through Swagbucks, and they paid me to try this out. I covered it in black paint, but it is a YSL is what it is, and I really like it, so I'm going to keep that. This is a sample I will end up using, so I'm going to keep that as well. This is going to be either a donate or whatever. I used it for about, I don't know, 2 weeks to try out for a blog post, and I haven't used it since, so there's no point in hanging on to it. I haven't used this in a long time, so I think I'm just going to let go of that as well. Liquid liner, I don't know how to use it, and I don't even know if it's still any good. So this is e.l.f. the clear lash and brow clear mascara. I do use this, so I'm going to keep this. We have 3 of these, and I do not like these, as I mentioned in the video before. I don't like the formula. I don't like the way they feel. And they just don't really do what they say they're going to do. Well, the red stuff does. You can't get that stuff off no matter how much you try. But I just don't like these. So I'm going to get rid of these. This stuff, I totally forgot that I had it. It was in the bottom of my makeup bag. And I use the Rock 5-in-1 all the time. So I'm going to keep this next to my bedside bed on my bedside table where I keep the other stuff. And I'm going to use this. This I should trash, but I can't let go of it. I actually like the bag. I'm going to try to wash it up in the little jars inside as well. If I find that I'm not using it, then I'll get rid of it eventually. This is the primer, Bare Minerals primer that I found when I went dumpster diving. I have been using this so I'm going to hang on to this. Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner. I really like this, and I like to wear it with my Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Mega Last lipstick. This is my favorite. It's a liquid to matte. I love it. I'm going to keep both of these. LA Colors really cheap eyeshadow palette, but I do use these colors quite often. Well, I say quite often. I mean, when I wear makeup, I turn to this. It's not the best, but it works for me, so I'm going to keep this one. This is a contour palette I picked up. I've tried it twice. I can't get it to work right. For my skin. I don't know if I'm just not using it right, or maybe I just need a cream contour palette because I do have very dry skin. I don't know, but I'm gonna let go of this. This is a CoverGirl eyeshadow palette that I do use sometimes. So I think I'm gonna hold on to this one. Why is that not focusing? There we go. It's broken, but I still like to use those mauve colors in there. And I use the darker color to darken my creases, so we'll keep that. This was Eric's. He used to use it for coloring. He used to do figures, like horror figures, Jason, Michael Myers and stuff like that. And this was really good for blood color. And the clear stuff was good for making the clothing look wet. So I'm going to see if he wants that back, because I don't use it, so he can have that back. I don't know how to use this. I've tried and it doesn't seem to work, so I'm going to let this go. I do love this stuff, so I'm going to keep that. I've got 4 mascaras here, three of which were samples. I do use all of these for different looks, so I'm gonna hold, well, let's just see if these are even still any good. This feels quite dry. It is quite dry, so I'm gonna trash this one. And this one was free. Let's see how this one is. I can't tell. I'm just dirtying my hand. We'll check that one out again. These, this one I know is good, so I'm definitely going to keep that, and I'll check this one out as well. Highlighter and concealer by e.l.f., and it does not work very well for me. So I think I'm going to have to let this go. So by e.l.f., it's an eye primer and liner sealer. Again, and oh, I'm spilling it everywhere. Oh my goodness. I'm going to hold on to this for just a little while longer and see if I could figure out how it's supposed to be used. I think I'm going to let that go. This is a very old eyeshadow palette that is cracked and broken, and I don't use any of these colors. I used it to mix my foundation on. I don't use any of those colors, so I'm going to trash that. This is an empty compact that I do use for... Hello! These I use with the micellar water to clean off my makeup, so I'll keep those. These are my 2 foundations, and I've had these forever, but it's all I've got other than the Pure Makeup Maybelline, and there's not much in this one. I mixed these 2 together to get my perfect color. Give me 1 second. I'm going to clean my thumb off because this is just unattractive. So I got some of that micellar water on a makeup remover cotton swab thing. So there you go. Trash. LA Colors eyeshadow palette. I showed it in the other video. I haven't touched this. It's a little dirty on the outside, but I haven't used any of these colors, so I'm going to find someone who wants that. I love these colors. Absolutely gorgeous, so I'm keeping that. CoverGirl True Naked Roses. Not exactly the colors I wanted or thought I was getting, but I still do like the palette, so I am going to keep that. Liquid eyeshadow in rose gold, and I absolutely love this, so I will be hanging on to this. This is the only powder I have, and I'm allergic to it, is the cheap Dollar Tree version of the Beauty Blender. It doesn't really work that well, but I'm going to hold on to it. And all my brushes, I don't know what to do with most of these, but I did purchase them not too long ago. I'm hoping that I'll eventually learn what to do with them. Okay, so this is all the stuff that I'm going to be getting rid of. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's good that I'm finally getting rid of it. So I do plan on having a yard sale soon, so maybe I could, I don't know, what do you do with makeup? I know that things like this, I know that palettes can be sanitized. I know that lipstick sticks can be sanitized. I don't think that these can be sanitized. So I think I'm just going to have to end up tossing these, or maybe giving them to family who don't mind using lipstick after me. This, you know, this is sanitized already, these 2 things, because they just come out. This, I don't know either. But yeah, so that's everything that I will be getting rid of, thank goodness. This is everything that I have decided to keep. My 2 of my mascaras for sure, my lip liner and eyeliner, my liquid lipstick, my liquid eyeshadow. I'm going to give this another go and see my clear, you know, my reusable things there. This, I'm gonna keep trying with this. Maybe I can figure it out. My mirror, my foundations, primer, just, you know, you can see it all. My brushes, I'm going to keep working with my powder, my palettes of my neutrals and pinks and mauve colors, my makeup remover, and my wet skin moisturizer and my cotton swabs. So that's the stuff that I am definitely keeping. It's a decent amount, but I did get rid of you know, almost half of what was in my bag, so that's good. And that's all that's left over. So the scissors, I believe, are Eric's. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these 3 items yet. This goes back to Eric as well. And then these 3 mascaras. I'm going to see if they're dried, and if they are, I'll toss them. If they can be salvaged and used, if I could use the remainder of whatever's in there, I'll keep that. Alright, so there we go. My makeup bag is a lot less heavy and a little more organized. Not a whole lot of organization. It's all just stuffed in a bag. But at least I got rid of a bunch of stuff. It doesn't seem like much, but for me, it's a big deal. I'm telling you guys, I'm just letting go of things that could still be used. And like I said, don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. Maybe I give them to somebody. Maybe I toss them. Not sure. I did decide to go ahead and toss the mascaras that were pretty much dried out. The concealer stick, because I can't get it to work with my skin, and it's old, and it's just, you know, so I did let go of some of the stuff. There you go. I'm going to pat myself on the back for that, because I never thought that I would actually get around to doing that. I'm glad I had the day off today, and I could sit at home, and I can contemplate this stuff, and I can give myself the pep talk, and we can work through this, and we can deal with letting things go. I feel better already. It's amazing. So now I just got to find a box to put the stuff in that I'm not sure about, and find somebody that might actually want it, and then, you know, finish this process, because that's going to be the real thing. Am I going to finish this process? Applause, please. Thank you. All right, my lunch is ready. I'm starving. I'm going to go eat. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.